CM Punk's WWE return embarrassed AEW, which is the main reason WWE brought him back. Because in the social media era of the wrestling wars, the narrative is king.
Pro Wrestling Bits. Subscribe now.
After Survivor Series, WWE is must-watch this WrestleMania season. Again. And AEW got decimated head-to-head. Again. Don't get hot at me. That's just the narrative. I just finished a viral 47-minute documentary on CM Punk's messy stint in AEW. Check it out here. And just as one chapter is closed in the book of Phil, here we go again. Is Cousin Phil high maintenance and a threat to any locker room he changes in? Yes. So, this is a wrestling business. And if you can draw, you can work. You know that. I don't make these rules. And because CM Punk can draw, not only is he coming back to WWE, he's going to main event WrestleMania 40. Is he going to win that match? We'll get to that. Is he going to even win the Royal Rumble? We'll get to that too. Those answers might not excite you, but let's just celebrate another CM Punk honeymoon period while we still can. We could never take a CM Punk honeymoon period for granted. Speaking of honeymoon periods, it was around this time 2 years ago, during All Out in 2021, where AEW was at the peak of its powers. At All Out 2021, not only did Adam Cole debut with AEW in Chicago, but Bryan Danielson immediately followed suit. After stealing two top stars from WWE the way Usher steals everybody's girlfriend at his concerts, AEW felt way hotter than WWE by the end of that night. Fast forward to Survivor Series 2023 in Chicago, WWE had two top stars return on the same night in Randy Orton and CM Punk. Meanwhile, in AEW, Bryan Danielson and Adam Cole are both hurt. Yes, I get that Bryan Danielson will be returning from injury soon for the Continental Classic, but that don't mean he's not hurt. It means he works for Tony Khan, who lets these wrestlers pretty much do whatever they damn well please, which includes working a grueling round-robin tournament with a damaged orbital bone. Yay, professional wrestling. WWE sees AEW's masturbatory wrestling tournament and is raising them with storylines. Good wrestling, good wrestlers, but with lots and lots of storylines. Storylines so good they're working the know-it-all wrestling media. In fact, my favorite part of CM Punk's return is WWE freezing out the dirt sheets. WWE treated the wrestling media like Milton from Office Space. They just kept them niggas in the basement and didn't tell them shit. All your favorite gossip websites swore there was no indication that CM Punk was coming back. WWE insider WrestleVote said if CM Punk came back, it would be the best kept secret in company history. And this secret didn't even cost them a dime of hush money payments. I hope the dirt sheets continue to be kept out of the loop by this new regime. There's already enough entitlement among wrestling fans. Do we need that same entitlement from the fanalists in the wrestling media? People were chanting for CM Punk despite the gossip website reports that he wouldn't be there. And when CM Punk did show up, it was still a legit surprise. For me, it made for a much better product. WWE keeps working the dirt sheets through Seth Rollins' off-air tirade, which a lot of people who should know better thought was a shoot. Drew McIntyre stormed out of the arena only to incorporate it into a promo. WWE needs to keep letting the dirt sheets think this is a shoot. The less these tabloids know, the better. CM Punk has always wanted to main event WrestleMania. He even name-dropped WrestleMania during his AEW promos. And that's exactly what's going to happen when he's basically guaranteed to main event night one of WrestleMania 40 against Seth Rollins, which is exactly why Rollins threw that kayfabe tantrum in the first place. Jesus, Rollins is even doing the fake, hold me back with Michael Cole. Motherfuckers actually thought this was real? I fully expect CM Punk to win the 2023 Royal Rumble. And yes, he will finally get his WrestleMania main event at WrestleMania 40 Night 1. Who knows, maybe that's why Drew McIntyre stormed off. But even though CM Punk will headline a WrestleMania, I expect him to lose that match to Seth Rollins. This will be the first test of CM Punk in WWE. The way Punk reacts to losing a world title match on the biggest stage in wrestling will determine whether or not he will be around long enough to fulfill a multi-year contract. I love that CM Punk is back in WWE. Locker rooms may be better off without Cousin Phil, but the wrestling business is not. The operative word being business. But in WWE, business is booming to the point where they do not have to tolerate any of the baggage CM Punk brings with him. CM Punk was a necessity in AEW, but he's a luxury in WWE. No different from Logan Paul. I don't expect WWE to trust CM Punk with a world title until they know he can be a team player. And nobody will know the answer to that question until CM Punk faces adversity. WWE has real leadership and long-term planning with its stories, so I think it'll go better this time around. But as the wrestling gossip sites have proven, with CM Punk, you never know. AEW just needs to hang on for dear life and pray they don't get lost in Hurricane Phil this WrestleMania season. Tony Khan can have all the money in the world, but if AEW is seen as an uncool product, it won't matter. Sinclair Broadcasting shits money and they couldn't save ROH. Billionaire Tony is having a hell of a time doing the same. All that money that Dixie Carter and Anthem pour into TNA means nothing today. And if AEW continues relying on old-timers and niche wrestling tournaments, they'll quietly turn into PWG Jacksonville. And nobody wants to pay for a nationally televised vanity project. Check out this viral CM Punk documentary and subscribe. How long will CM Punk's run last with WWE? Tell me in the comments.